What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another review. This time it is on the ToyBiz Marvel Legends Face-Off series Daredevil. Now, with my first review, I very much appreciate the kind comments I've been getting. I mean, you guys are freaking hilarious. I mean, keep it up. And I love the shout out from Degenerate J. He's been a good friend of mine for better part of 5 years now, or 5.5, close to that. And I always enjoyed his content. I mean, go check his channel out as always, and I appreciate him sending people over here, and I appreciate you guys just giving me a chance. And yeah, I mean, it was very, very much appreciated because that was my first video I've done on a comic figure, at least. I used to do old videos like 10 years ago about, but I deleted those. Those are long gone because I just wasn't satisfied with those videos. Because I just, yeah, I was not happy with them. But that's kind of the name of the game. But anyways, let's talk about this figure. One thing I love is that the head sculpt is really good. As always with ToyBiz. Well, there's some that were kind of not the greatest, but this one, yeah, I like the two-tone for the horns and the eyes. I like the black outline on the eyes. The detailing is really good. I love the darker red for the symbol. It's kind of like a brown color, but it's more maroonish in person. And then you get the belt and your gloves that's the same color as well as on the boots. And they put a wash throughout the figure. It looks really, really nice. You can see more in the back. So all in the creases of the figure and the tugs for the cloth. They did a really nice job with that. This one did come out in a 2-pack with a Kingpin. I'll see if I can find a picture of it and put it on the screen in a bit. Yeah. Um, there was also a variant that had a unmasked Matt Murdock head, and then Kingpin was in like this black suit, but I don't think he ever wore it in the comics. And I'm pretty sure I can find a picture of that too. Yeah, okay. Now for his articulation, his head is on a hinge that can go down a good amount, and he can look up a solid amount too. Not like he needs to since he's Daredevil. But his head rotates as always because it's on a ball joint, and his shoulder it rotates all the way around. And this is something ToyBiz would do, is they would do hinges kind of like this armpit hinge. It's very ugly, I won't lie, because his hinge and his shoulder can already go up an okay amount. I don't really see the need for that extra added hinge, but that's me. And of course, they just fully rotate. This was a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, which is a very nice deep bend. Swivel at the glove, and finger hinge. That's something they always did their figures, or at least for the most part. That's one thing I do kind of. It's like you love it or you hate it, I think. Give or take. I like it, but I do kind of prefer alternate hands because these don't really grip the greatest because, like, it's kind of asymmetrical the way they sculpted the hands. The grip is a little bit different than this side. Then you got the ab crunch, which isn't the best, but it's better back than forward, I think. You got waist swivel. You got ball jointed hips, which have absolutely no problem going forward and back, out to the side. Very nice spread. Thigh cut. Double knee. Bing. No problem kicking his own ass. Boot swivel. Hinge at the foot, which goes very deep forward and back up. Very light pivot and a toe hinge. I know the proportions are a bit lanky and this is dated, but I think this has its charm. I know a lot of other people agree, and it's just a time that's looked back at fondly, the 2000s with ToyBiz and their figures. They did a lot of innovation, and they implemented a lot of technology that was very, at the time, very much groundbreaking in a sense. And you just didn't get that with a lot of toy lines, not even with the DC toy line. And that's something that is very dearly missed. And I always remember that time very fondly. Now let's do some size comparison. Here he is with the Hasbro Marvel Legends Retro Card Kingpin. I will do review of this next if you want me to. I mean, I was just going to do it in general, but just, get thrown out there. If you guys want me to review something, just tell me. Here he is with the Mezco 112 Collective The Batman, which was my last review. I mean, these are both 6-inch figures, so they scale right, honestly, I think. And as you saw, he scaled very nicely with the Kingpin. I think they look great together, and they are together on the shelf. So, yeah. Here he is with the Marvel Legends Hawk Claws Wolverine. Um, I do not remember how tall Matt Murdock is in the comics, but I don't think he's as short as Wolverine. He should be. I mean, he's a little taller, but I don't think he's that short. But you could probably fudge it with, clever pictures, or just the way you place your figures on the shelf. And here he is with the Marvel Select Netflix Daredevil. This is another figure I can review, in which I probably will, because of Board Again being out, and the Marvel Legends Board Again Daredevil figure won't be out for like another 6-7 months, I think, because it doesn't come out until November, if I remember correctly. And yeah, with Marvel Select, it's a different scale, so he's just going to completely dwarf him. And here he is with the Marvel Legends No Way Home Matt Murdock. Surprisingly, he's not that much bigger. He looks like he's right about the same size. This is another figure I do plan on reviewing too, of course. Yeah, they go together pretty nicely. And now for his accessories. All he came with, is he came with his billy clubs, which are attached to a string. He can hold it pretty nicely just by using his grip. Look at that. It may fall off, just so you know, if anybody plans on getting this figure. It's yeah, it's fun to mess with though, but it is a little tricky to get right for posing, which is something I will get to in a minute. But yeah, you see, you can do that with his billy clubs. One last comparison I forgot to do, obviously, is Spider-Man, since Daredevil and Spider-Man are pretty good friends in the comics. So here he is right next to the ToyBiz Marvel Legends first appearance Spidey. It's from the, I think, Sentinel Bath, if I remember correctly. I think it's a Sentinel one. But yeah, they scale pretty nicely too. So overall, I think the figure for the most part holds up pretty nicely. I would recommend getting it if you are interested in getting yourself one. You can find this guy on eBay for, I think I got mine for around $20, which isn't terrible. And I know some of them go for more. I think the unmasked one goes for more if anybody's interested in that variant. But there's a chance you probably could still find for a good price. And I probably will try to find the Mayfix comic Daredevil figure if you guys are interested in seeing me review that. And I've not had a Mayfix figure, so just let me know if you want me to review it. Anyways, leave a like. Don't forget to leave a comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you soon.